This product has been one of the most useful products I've ever reviewed. Hey, what's going on everybody? Rick here, and in today's Rick's review, I'm going to show you the MegPad A25Q5, give you some specs on it, show you how I use it, and give you some other ways that maybe you could use it. The main product is the MegPad 24.5 inch screen. I'll give you more specs on it later. And then we have the charger cord comes in the box, a remote control, and the user guide. Setting up the MegPad was super easy. Just follow the steps, and it was basically just copying over my phone onto the MegPad. So all of my apps just copied over. I have my Prime Video, my Netflix, YouTube, Peacock, my Spectrum TV, which is my cable. I've got my Instagram, my X. Everything that's on my phone is now on my MegPad. All right, let me walk you around this real fast. Obviously, the front is the front screen. To the side over here, this port. See this port here? That has like a port for headphones and to charge the pad. On the top, we have the handle, so you can carry it around. Very portable. On the top is the camera right there, but you do have a little slip right there that opens and closes the camera lens. On the back you have the power button, a volume up button, a volume down button, and a turn off mic button. You have your speakers up there, and you have your little stand. And the stand does rotate to whether or not you want it to be a landscape view or a portrait view on your screen, like so. And if you're going to have it in portrait mode, you need to extend the leg out like so. So if you're watching something on Instagram Reels or TikTok, which are vertical video format, then you'd want to have it like this. But if you're watching YouTube videos or Netflix or Peacock or some other streaming service that's horizontal, then of course you want your MegPad like this. Now the reason why I started out this video in my garage is because this is one place I use my MegPad. I never thought to have a television or cable outlet in the garage. That's why the MegPad comes in so handy. You know, I've got all types of projects we're working on over here. You know, I'm building my bikes. So sometimes I have a movie or something playing, but if I'm working on a project and I need a little tutorial, then I'm on YouTube learning how to put my bikes together or something like that. So what I currently do is I just keep my MegPad on this little table here. But what I'm thinking about doing is maybe finding a place where I can hook up some brackets, and then I can just hang it up using the handle. But that is a project for another day. But probably the place I use my MegPad the most is on the back patio. Now, the house I had before this, we did have cable outlets and a TV on the back patio. I did not do that for this house, but I didn't need to. You see, Winnie likes to come out here, especially in the cool weather, and enjoy the outside. So, we have our nice little setup here with our outdoor chairs, and there's my MegPad watching the game or movie, whatever I want to do when Winnie is out here resting in the cold. Truth be told, before I got the MegPad here, I was trying to figure out a solution for what do I do out here. Nikki and I, my wife, would be sitting in the family room right there watching a movie or watching a show, and Winnie would want to come outside and enjoy the cool air. So I started thinking, well, do I need to get a small TV and just like carry it and plug it in every time I wanted to watch something out here? The MegPad solves that problem beautifully. It's a 25-inch screen. It's light, it's easy to carry, it stores in small spaces very well. So I am very happy I came across this MegPad just so I can sit out here, enjoy the nice weather with Winnie without missing my games or my movies. So I have my evening all planned out using my MegPad to watch the football game that's on later, while I'm sitting out here by a little fire, enjoying the cool evening. So obviously this segues well into another thing or another place you can use your MegPad if you go on camping trips. Right now I'm just backyard camping, but if you go on like real camping trips, hey, you can watch your shows, your YouTube channels, whatever on your MegPad as you are enjoying a fire on your camping trip. Or how about this? Instead of watching a football game on your MegPad in your backyard, maybe you take your MegPad to tailgate at a football game. So basically, anywhere where you don't usually have a TV, use your MegPad. Here's another good use. Maybe you don't have a TV or cable outlet in your bathroom. Maybe after a long day of visiting a theme park, you want to take a nice long bubble bath and enjoy a good movie. Well, take your MegPad right into the bathroom and enjoy that movie or show as you're taking a bubble bath. Alright, what we're going to do now is look at this fire and watch my favorite YouTuber on my MegPad. First, let me tell you about the performance. We have the processor of a Qualcomm SM6115. It's an octa-core CPU. The memory, 8 GB of RAM, plus 128 GB of ROM. OS is an Android 14 with Google TV support. The specs give us some information on the battery capacity. The battery life of the MegPad is estimated at 6.5 hours. Personally, I've had no problems watching entire football games on this thing. It is wireless, Wi-Fi 5, Bluetooth 5.1, wireless casting, Apple AirPlay, Miracast, DLNA, Chromecast. Regarding the design and mobility, there is an adjustable stand, which I showed you earlier. The swivel is 0 to 45 degrees. The pivot is 90 degrees. It weighs 5.5 kilograms. The touch screen is a 10-point touch support, and there's voice control with built-in Google Assist. It's designed for ultra portability. It's slim, it's sleek, it puts away in small places nicely for storage. Like I said, it weighs just 5.5 kilograms with a 24.5-inch screen. It's ideal for small spaces, dorm rooms, or outdoor adventures. Use the 10-point touch for interactive learning, digital art, controlling small home devices via Google Assist. It supports up to 3 hours of wireless use estimated. That's according to the website. Personally, I've used it for like 4 hours watching a football game, so it's very good for on-the-go productivity and entertainment. The MegPad A25Q5 is the go-to mobile screen for students, young professionals, and families seeking compact, versatile devices. There is a low blue light feature and an anti-glare feature for those of you who could be concerned about maybe too much screen time on your eyes. Those are nice, especially at nighttime with the low blue light feature. The vivid IPS clarity it has, the IPS panel with 72% NTSC color gamut delivers vibrant visuals for streaming, gaming, and creative work. Well, you've seen what I do with this MegPad. Some other things that you may be interested in. In the daytime, you could navigate hiking paths with the GPS apps. At night, you can switch to the low blue light mode for family movie marathons on road trips. You can stream movies in the car. When you're at home, the kids can draw on the touchpad screen while parents cook with recipe tutorials. You can do campfires like I'm doing. Host multiplayer touch games by the fire. Indoors, you can use it as a second monitor for remote work or online classes. Like I said earlier, anywhere you don't have a TV or a screen, you can use this MegPad. You can use it through Wi-Fi or make your phone a mobile hotspot. You don't have to just use the battery. You can plug it in. If you're on a road trip or you're camping, you can use a power inverter and just plug it in. Like right now, I'm getting ready to kick back and watch my football game. I can't show you too much of this because it might be copyrighted. Another thing to mention is that you can utilize Google Assist with your MegPad. Hey Google, what is the fastest ride at Universal's Islands of Adventure?
The fastest ride at Universal's Islands of Adventure is the Jurassic World Velocicoaster, which reaches a top speed of 70 miles per hour, 110 kilometers per hour. It is also one of the fastest in all of Universal Orlando Resort. The second fastest ride at Islands of Adventure is the Incredible Hulk Coaster, which reaches a top speed of 67 miles per hour.
Google is right. And now that you've heard its AI voice, I want you to hear another sample of the audio. This one from a movie, my favorite scene from the new Jurassic World movie. But as for me, I find the MegPad A25Q5 to be very handy, very useful, one of the best things I have acquired all year. Now, if you think you would be interested in one for yourself or for a loved one, because they do make great gifts, check the link in the description box. And as always, don't miss the magic, don't miss the fun. See you next time.